So let me get this straight.
Today's topic.
Best friend, get in here, get in here, get in here. Because I'm gonna teach you a secret that men do not want you to know, which is how to make them chase you, baby, okay? What I'm about to teach you can make a man become sprung on you quickly, honey. It will set together a scenario where you hold all the power, you hold all the cards, and literally he is sitting by the phone waiting on you and willing to do whatever he has to do to stay on your radar and get your attention. You want to be someone who knows her feminine power, and you're simply using the tools that I'm giving you as a way to show him that you know your value so that he can pursue you in the way that nature designed, because as I always say, masculine energy is supposed to chase feminine energy. So
I was listening, bro. Why?
Making sure that you stay with me, man.
Oh, there's a lot going on.
Hey, just making sure that you stay with me on this one. You know what I mean? Hey, just making sure that you're not zoning out.
Hey, man, listen, I can't go anywhere. It's almost like I'm caught in a fishnet.
Hey,
so.
See-through. What's up?
I feel like this has nothing to do with the content, and you just, okay.
And this what?
Just press play.
This has nothing to do with the content and what?
Just press play.
I will.
to help you make sure that nature is operating in the right way when you're dealing with the man that you want, darling, because we don't chase men, darling. We never, ever, 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 ever do that, all right?
Press pause.
Share and subscribe.
You want me to press pause?
Big pause. So let me get this straight. Let me. Let me get this straight. Okay.
Sorry, yeah.
No, I'm operating on the assumption that you're gay. We don't chase men, honey. Well, it's like, well, you're a man too. So if you don't chase, that means you're not doing what you're
Who's doing
supposed
the
to.
chasing?
So let's go ahead and start with step number one, baby, because there's steps to this thing, all right? You have to arouse him. Now, when I say arouse, that doesn't mean that you need to become sexual with him. But what I'm saying is this. Masculine energy is extremely easy to influence and, dare I say it, even manipulate through arousal. When you are around him, you need to make sure that whatever you wear around him is going to inspire his arousal. If you know he's a guy who likes to look at the Clevelands, then wear something low cut. If you don't have a whole lot of Clevelands, baby, then put some push-ups up under there, honey. They make stuff at the stores for a reason, baby. Buy it, all right? If you know he's somebody who likes to look at the cakeage, then you make sure your cakeage is out there on display, okay?
The push-ups, the under cleavage stuff, that's a no for me, bro.
That's a no for me too.
You know, I got trapped by that once or twice. You know what I mean? The deception that occurred once we entered the...
It's even worse when you know you got deceived.
And I'm not even a titty man like that.
Yeah, that's the thing. But that's the thing. That's even worse. But that's even worse because you're not even onto that. And
if you got mosquito bites, own them.
Mosquito bites, baby.
All right, everybody likes some warm weather. It's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. But when you out there with the fake stuff and you pretend like you got something you don't, whether it's ass or it's unappealing.
You got pancakes for ass? Bring them. Well, I have maple syrup. Let's go.
Can I also just appreciate how casually just saying manipulate men?
Yes. No, but nobody cares about that.
Nobody.
No, but we already know that nobody cares about that. Nobody cares about that. Nobody cares. A man that manipulates a woman is a fuckboy. The opposite does not exist. You don't. You know the people that were expecting a part 2 on the boy video we did way back when? You didn't see it because it was supposed to be on the girls because there's no equivalent. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm just saying how casually people get
casually.
up here. I'm just saying. But anyways, carry on.
It's part of that feminine energy, I guess.
Hey.
Smoking cannabis doesn't have to hurt.
Freeze Pipe is making a unique line of freezable pipes, bubblers, bongs, dab rigs, and more. If you can smoke from it, Freeze Pipe makes it. The secret is freezable glycerin chambers that cools smoke by hundreds of degrees for smoother and bigger hits. When smoke passes through these frozen chambers,
lift off.
It's instantly cooled for a much nicer hit you'll feel instantly. Your throat and lungs will thank you. Recyclers are commonly used for dabbing, but Freeze Pipe builds this for both. Insanely smooth and cold hits. Go to thefreezepipe.com to get yours today. Use code ABA, that's ABBA, and save 15% off your first order.
You need to be touching on him. Hey baby, da-da-da-da. Touch him, rub on his head when he's talking. You know, when you're sitting beside him, rub your hand on his inner thigh. Don't get too close to his goodness, okay? But just rub on that inner thigh. You want to do little things that communicate to him. She want me. But you don't want to come on so strong that he thinks that he can get you whenever he wants to.
Okay, listen, I'm gonna just say this. So far, you said nothing of value.
No. Well, you said things that we already knew.
If you want to lust after someone, sure. You know, reach on the inner thigh. That's how I know you're down. But that doesn't mean that I'm gonna chase you. This is like basics of teasing. It's not exceptional. This is pretty dope. It's not gonna make a man chase you. It's gonna make a man want to smash, and that's it.
Exactly. That's what I was about to say. If you do stuff like that, it doesn't mean that I necessarily gonna want to keep you.
It's interesting.
Around, if you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's interesting. This whole thing is about like getting a man to chase you.
Yeah.
And the first thing he leads with is innuendo.
Yes.
Right? So he's owning it.
Yes.
You want to get a man? Throw your pussy at him.
Unclearly.
Remember, this is about putting together a power dynamic that is stacked in your favor.
Okay, so a power dynamic, if it's stacked on the favor of the feminine energy, is okay with manipulation. Am I getting this correctly? Should I carry on? Yes. All right. My bad.
I'm putting little things in his mind, honey. I do the absolute most. In the middle of the day, I may send him a cute little photo while I'm, working out in the gym and I'm all glistening and stuff like that. Send him a cute little photo. Hey, babe, just thinking about you.
Be a fuckboy. Everything that you hated being done on you, do on them.
This is so basic. It's unbelievable. If a girl did this to me, I'd chuckle. It's like, this is so basic.
What are you doing?
Are you missing me right now?
You know why?
A grown woman.
You know why you chuckling?
What are you doing?
You know why you chuckling? Because you getting old. That shit.
I ain't got time for
it wouldn't get you.
Oh, I got
girl talking about, I'm in the shower, I'll call you right back.
Man, I've had girls send me like nudes thinking that's gonna get me. That just turns me off.
I'm doing little things to inspire his mind to desire me. I do that over weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. I am building it up within him. Now here's the key. He is going to, at some point in time, try to make a move. He's going to make a comment like, okay, so when can I come over? Or dang, I really want you. He's going to push for it because remember, masculine energy is the pursuer, okay? At some point in time, he's going to make it known, ooh, I want you. Here's the key when that happens. Don't give in. You cannot give in. You will eventually, and I'm going to teach you about that in a minute, okay? But don't give in initially, okay? When he says that kind of stuff, what you want to say is, and I say, oh my God, I want you too. I woke up this morning thinking about you, in fact. But I just want to take a little bit of time because I know you're special and I just don't want to rush into anything, okay? So is that all right with you, baby? You're going to get me eventually, but can we just wait a little while? Now, the next step is extremely important. And if you sister super Christian or you're extremely conservative about your thinking about intimacy, girl, cut this video off because I'm only going to give you the raw truth. I'm not going to give you nothing else, okay? When you finally decide to give him access to your intimacy, if you know what I mean. When you finally decide to embrace him, you need to put it down so good. You need to give it all you got. You hear what I'm saying, baby? This is not the time to ration your tricks out. This is not.
Is there? Do I need to keep watching?
No, thank you.
His first point: how to get him in. Implied sex.
Yes.
Step 2:
manipulate.
Give him sex. Step 3: make sure the sex is good. The whole thing is sex.
Basics. It's basic. It's basic.
Listen, I'm gonna just say this, man. If you out there, you're on the dating market. Listen, sex is available, whether you date or whether you pay for it. It's available.
It's right there.
Okay. If your bargaining chip for keeping a dude is just what you got between your legs, and implying that, right? As the late great Patrice O'Neal said, implied pussy. You're never gonna keep a man. You're gonna keep him waiting long enough until he gets it, and then by that time he's just gonna cut bait.
Because your whole thing is about something that
That's
you can
it.
get anywhere.
It's like a dude luring you in with money. Might seem appealing at first, going on those lavish trips and all that stuff. But if he has zero character, zero personality, it's like you're not going to want to build a relationship with someone.
Unless you're a money fiend. If you're a pussy fiend, that's what you're going to get. That is what you're going to get. So sometimes people like, oh, I don't know why I don't keep people. It's because you just base yourself to attracting them something that there's available everywhere. How do you fish? How do you fish? How do you bait a fish? With water? No, with food. Motherfuckers already have water. You can't chuck buckets of water in the lake. You're not gonna get no fishes. You gotta have quality bait. Or bait, whatever they like. Yeah. Basic first grader shit.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the video. I just thought, it was just
I don't think we have to see anything else.
No.
The advice
It just came back
the advice is absolutely terrible.
often and often, and I was like, you know what, that's cool. Let's look it out. It's gonna be interesting. Fishnet.
Yeah, no, that's it for me. That's all.
See-through fishnet. You're not about that.
That's a big pause. If you combine that with rollerblades, nigga, you skating to gayness. No. Already a man on rollerblades is already sus.
You don't like rollerblades? Nah, it's 'cause you don't like the culture. You don't know the culture.
I used to skate when I was a kid.
Disagree.
What?
I disagree.
You disagree that I skated as a kid?
No, I disagree with that. A guy on the rollerblades is sus.
It is. It's very sus, one. And the second thing I'll say, unless you're at a roller park.
Oh, okay.
That's a different thing.
Unless you're at a roller park, not an ATL.
Hey,
I'm just kidding.
hey.
Hey,
But you know what I mean?
It's part of the culture.
But
that's
but if I just see dudes in the street, generally I'm just like, yeah, it's a little sus. But whatever, it's not even that deep. Who cares? It's not that important. All I'm gonna say is like the advice is terrible. As far as how to get a man, there's a lot of whenever I see videos like this, I always cringe incredibly because I was just like, you guys have no idea what you're talking about.
No. And it's basic stuff. Most of the people, yeah.
Yeah, sex. The answer was sex. Let me summarize the whole video.
Sex.
That's what this video is going to be about. So anyways, let us know what you guys think in the comments below. What?
It's just funny.
This is what it was.
Step 1.
I was hoping.
Imply sex. Step number 2. Postpone sex. Number 3. Give sex. 4. Make sure sex is good. 5. Repeat sex.
You're alone, sitting home, waiting by the phone. No groove, only you, nothing left to do. You call on me when you're chilling and you're sipping on your Alizé. It's getting late, no date, now you won't